Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these.
We are live from the home. Home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena. In Detroit, Michigan. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. And it's the Pistons to start out. Ryan in the post. Outside, Markkanen. Jacks up a three. Kobe's shot is off. Holiday. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. To the middle. There's Noel.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Holiday looking over the floor. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Burks with the steal. Johnson with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Burks. Johnson right side. Bounce pass Markkanen. Lock at 6. Johnson down low. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Now Bane lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Pistons on defense. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Pass to Kerr. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing them. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Hits the three-point bomb. Bane's got 6.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Back to Markkanen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bane. And here's Giannis. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the basket by Johnson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Johnson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 5. And here's Kerr from the arc. Drops in the tray. He's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Bane. Back to Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Burks. Johnson with it. Back to Bryant. They need this. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now here is Holiday. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. 4 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pistons trailed by 12. Burks can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Outside, Bane. Those three-pointers off the mark. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Johnson. Pistons passing it around. Taken away by Holiday. And here they come. Kerr with it. 8 points for him. To the inside. And taken away by Magic. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Kobe. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Back to Markkanen. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Thing of beauty in terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Kerr can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Pistons trailed by 12. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Sexton. Stewart a screen. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Bucks leading by 12. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. It's stolen by Allen. Inside. Pass to Craig. Now Portis. Back to Craig. Launches it. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Pistons trailed by 12. Conley left side. Diallo has the open look. They get it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Pass to Portis. To the wing right side. Back to Carter. Can they get it? And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bucks leading by 12. Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got the first points of the second half here for the Bucks.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Portis. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Carter outside. Outside Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Portis the screen. There's the lob to Portis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Picked by Markkanen. Burks in the corner. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Pass to Harris. Up top, Portis. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Portis the screen. There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Markkanen. Johnson down low. Burks looking around. To the inside. Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duren, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Johnson outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And he gets it to go.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Pass to Carter. And Craig has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Bryant. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Allen. Outside Portis. Shoots the three. The Bucks getting another chance here. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Carter. Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound. Portis. Allen outside. On the wing, Harris. Drills the three-pointer.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
Johnson down low. A shake. And it's good on the way in. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Carter outside. And the three off target. Pistons trailed by 15. Johnson attacking. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Johnson. Outside, Bane. Up top, Kerr. To the middle. And stolen by Noel. On the wing, Kobe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
For three, Kobe. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 13. Live from Little Caesars Arena. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Pistons trail by 13. Johnson surveying the floor. And the shot goes down.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
And Milwaukee has possession. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Steve Kerr. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Inside, here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Giannis. Pass to Bane. The kick out to Holiday. Now Kerr. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob at Kumbo. Stolen by Markkanen. Bryant looking over the floor. Johnson outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from the wing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Conley. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Wound up there for Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside, Bane. Johnson the screen. Back to Bane. A 3-ball. And a shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from outside. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Outside, Bane. Johnson the screen. Broke loose. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 8. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And here's Kerr. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but